Last time on Dragon Ball Z.
He's filled HFIL with beans! Standard Janemba was just a formality. I am the instrument of your destruction. Gogeta! He's still alive? That's great! Oh, call out to the guy in the window! What a joke. Majin Buu is destroying the world and you're serving him like meals like a maid, like English, like I'm an evil guy. What are you doing in my kitchen? Now you die, champ.
What happened?
I can't take this line seriously. We here on the YouTubes would like to remind our viewers that the death of other people is not funny. But my goodness, the delivery of that line was freaking hilarious. I am never going to be able to unassociate this cutscene and that stupid Mickey Mouse shot now. Thank you, game. Thanks for that. Thanks for that. No! Bad man made friend dead! And so Majin Buu goes to heal Hercule. He's alive! Whoa, you saved me, Buu. I'm alive, thank you. Wow! Someone left Buu on the stove for too long. Go away, quick, take me and go. Go, why? You're screaming like a kettle, I can't leave you. Go now! Alright, I'm going. Anyways, hey guys, Sax226 here, and welcome back to Let's Play Legacy of Goku 3, Buu's Fury. Last time we wrapped things up in HFIL and Gogeta defeated Janemba. But meanwhile, back here on Earth... Oh no! The bad Buu! Bad Buu! Buu times 2, very bad! What's going on, B? It's like all the bad stuff inside Buu has escaped to become another Buu. Who are you? I'm you! Stop with the memes! I'm Majin Buu! You fool! I'm Majin Buu. And then they start fighting. Buu turned you to chocolate! Choconinase! No, Buu turned into chocolate. And now evil Buu is eating you and transforming by absorbing... Can people stop fusing for 5 minutes? Chapter 9, Super Buu, who we have just met. So, yeah, last time we sorted things out here with Goku. And, meanwhile on Earth, Buu has just become considerably more powerful, and the good side of him is now, under lock and key, in evil Buu's stomach. Please don't bother me now, I have so much work to do. Yeah, and that's about to pile up fast. If Gohan isn't here, why can I feel his energy? Seems like he's in the other world. Where could he be? Well, to be fair, there is someone else who is completely unaccounted for. Of course, he must be with the Supreme Kai. Exactly who I was thinking of, and look at that. Gohan's rocking their outfit and everything, and Gohan! Please don't cut your father in half. Which were you swinging at? You're as hopeless as each other. It's hereditary. Where? The Supreme Kai gave him to me. You like? To be fair, Gohan does rock the Kai outfit very well. Oh, hey, Supreme Kai. Greetings, Goku. Impossible. How did you get to the sacred world of the Kais? No one besides Supreme Kai and myself even know where this place is located. I mean, that's fair. Gohan doesn't know where this exists in terms of space, but just because the Supreme Kais are a tier above the Grand Kai doesn't mean the Grand Kai wouldn't possibly know where you guys are. Or the Kais of the other quadrants of this galaxy. And again, that's only counting the Supreme Kai of this universe. There are plot holes in your logic here, Kibito, I'm positive. Easy, I just used instant transmission to home in Gohan's unique energy signature. Yeah, that'd do it. That'd do it too. Hey Gohan, how did you get here anyway? Yeah, that's still the question we've had since Majin Vegeta exploded and we got the Dragon Balls back together. What happened with that? After I tried to fight Majin Buu, I was knocked unconscious. Supreme Kai and Kibito healed me, and then brought me back here to train. Which, thinking about it, Kibito was turned to... No, he was killed by Deborah. Truth is, I didn't, but I suddenly found myself mysteriously alive and back on Earth. I don't know why. Oh, you must have been wished back when Bulma used the Dragon Balls. Meaning that Majin Buu hit Gohan so hard that he knocked him completely out of the crater where Vegeta exploded, and he was just outside of the blast radius, as was Supreme Kai when he fled, and Kibito found them, healed them, and they came here. Someone was actually asking me about this in the comments earlier, and I love seeing this stuff tie together. It's been so long since I've watched the Buu arc as well, so I love seeing it all come together. Back to the topic at hand. Say, Gohan, where did you get that neat sword? Yeah, I was about to say, Gohan's using a melee weapon. It's a bit of a long story. This isn't right. Gohan doesn't belong in a place like this. No living mortal has ever stood upon this sacred ground. I brought Gohan here to get the Z-Sword. It is the only way Majin Buu can be defeated now. The Z-Sword? You can't be serious. How can a mere Earthling do what the Kais themselves could not? Easy, he's half Saiyan. I am certain that Gohan is the right one to wield the Z-Sword. He won't pull the Z-Sword from that rock. I can guarantee it. Excuse me, what is this? Yeah, I was about to say, exposition with our backstory here. At the top of this mountain, there is a sword embedded into the rock. The sword holds unimaginable power. I believe you will be the one to pull it out. No one else has done it. If you can pull it from the rock, you will be the first. Journal entry, pull the Z-Rock from the sword. Well, I mean, it'd be good if I didn't get the words backwards. Now, before I do anything else, gotta scan Gohan in that new look. And also I love the fact that because we've already seen this part of the planet of the Kais in the cutscene where Goku arrived, it's technically on the scouter. That's funny to me. Can I turn Super Saiyan? No. That's a bummer. I'd really like to add Super Saiyan, the Super Saiyan Kai outfit Gohan to this equation, because it's a good look for him. Alright. Time to get the Z-Sword. To pull the Z-Sword from the rock, press the A button or the control pad as fast as you can. The meter will indicate your strength. This is something very important you've got to learn now. It is very easy to get tired by mashing the A button or mashing the D-pad. I am going to tell you this now in advance for when it is relevant later, because it will be relevant later. Mash the D-pad as much as you can and mash the A button on top of it. Gohan turns Super Saiyan, and that gives him enough strength to pull the sword from the rock. You did it, Gohan. The Z-Sword is free. Well, Kibito, it seems you've underestimated our young friend. How does it feel to hold the legendary Z-Sword, Gohan? It's heavy. I can barely lift it. Hey, I know how to be Pooh. If I just drop the sword on him, it'll be so heavy he won't be able to move. Mjolnir, you doofus! How dare you make jokes? Have you no respect for the power you hold in your hands? I mean, have you seen Sword in the Stone? Arthur didn't really know what to do once he pulled the sword out either. It is your responsibility to master the sword. You will have to work harder than you have, because if your hands continue to tremble like that, the battle with Majin Buu will be over before it's begun. Like the battle the Gotenks just had. Oh no! Setting the tone here. I see. So you've been training with the Z-Sword ever since. Hey, I've got an idea. What do you say we put that baby to the test and see how sharp it really is? I mean, Gohan's been training with this since Vegeta died, effectively. No. Since we wished people back with the Dragon Balls. So yeah, of course, throw a big boulder at it. Let's start off with this small one. Are you sure this is a good idea? That, Supreme Kai, I believe your exact words in the anime are, that was a small one? Ready when you are, Dad. When Goku throws the boulder, press A. Ladies and gentlemen, Goku and Gohan are playing baseball. It's canon. He did it at school. Sharpton wanted him to be part of the track and field team. It's canon. Home run. Woomph. There we go. Alright, I think you're ready for a big one now. Are you gonna pick up the whole island? We peeled the sword out of Goku. Just a second. Why don't you try this? Ooh! That metal's looking awfully familiar. It's the hardest metal in the universe. It's called Kachin. We've heard that before.
Great job on blowing up the door, but if I'm not mistaken, this world is made of Kachin. Remember that metal. Remember that metal.
Well, are you ready, Gohan? Sure. Alright, batter up! When Goku throws the block of Kachin, push the A button to swing the sword. Up. You missed. Let's try another one. You can just make another cube like that. You missed. One more. Come on, third time's a charm. Strike. 3. It snapped in 2. No, please tell me this isn't happening, Kibito. He who wields the sword is supposed to have the greatest power in the universe. Wield the sword and you cannot be rivaled. It's legend. Well, maybe they exaggerated a bit in the legend. Now it's the world's greatest butter knife. Now it's more wait, what was the line? Now it's more the Z dagger. Oh, it has been too long since I've watched the Boo arc. Wait, there might be a bright side to all this. The sword training did make me a lot stronger and faster. So basically, this is otherworld version of when Goku was in the gravity chamber heading to Namek. Maybe the legend means the person who is able to master the handling of the sword attains the greatest power in the universe. What do you think? Yes, it's possible. Your power has definitely increased from handling it. And if you're stronger at this level, think of how much stronger you'll be as a Super Saiyan. Gohan doesn't need the sword. He's already attained the power. But does Gohan's power surpass that of Majin Buu? I'm not so sure. So what are you saying, Goku? We don't have a chance? Quiet! Oh! And so the blood thickens. Who are you? I'm you! You can't tell who I am by looking at me? I'm a Kai from 15 generations ago. Huh? I'm sure you're wondering why I'm still alive. Well, listen. Back in my time, there was an evil villain. Well, he wasn't quite as bad as Majin Buu, but he was still pretty bad. The only thing he feared was that I would use my awesome powers to stop him and his evil ways. So he tricked me. He sealed me away in the Z-Sword and I was trapped there ever since. Awesome powers? You don't look that strong. How dare you! Back in my time, all of my enemies feared me, but not because of my strength, because my menacing capacities were what struck terror into their hearts. Menacing capacities? What does that mean? I'm not telling. Not if you insulted me. I could easily teach you my awesome powers, but what's in it for me? My old master loved girly magazines. I could get used. Goku! Master Roshi is not a moniker for what the elderly enjoy. Sometimes they just like a good nap. Think more laterally. I don't have time for such things. Besides, with my omnipresent vision, I can see girls playing volleyball on the pit. Okay, maybe he is like Master Roshi. Some of these comments have not aged well. Hey old man, I've got an idea. How about you get you a date with a real-life Earth woman? Goku, what are you planning? What are you planning? Is she a good kisser? You bet. What luck, this guy is exactly like my... Goku, if you are pulling an oolong and you're going to rope Bulma into this, that is very inappropriate. Which, by the way, happens when they go to Fire Mountain just after they help save Chi-Chi. And is part of the reason why Master Roshi agrees to put out Fire Mountain. Yeah, you thought I'd run out of stuff to talk about with Dragon Ball that got cut out? Nope, it keeps going. Okay, old man, I have someone in mind as long as you don't... He is! Oh my goodness, Goku, why? I don't mind as long as she's a good... Good gravy. Let's settle them. What are these menacing capacities you were talking about? Oh boy. This is not Kami's palace. This is the lookout. But Mom, I don't want to take a nap. You need your rest, young man. Bulma, you do not want to know what is in store for you. I feel so sorry for you. Besides, how are you supposed to save the world if you fall asleep from being too tired? Aww. Journal entry, take a nap! Easiest thing we've been given all game. Hey, Goten? What, Trunks? See that window? I bet we could sneak out. Okay, Trunks, but we better get back to bed before our mums catch us. Good gravy. Hey, Trunks, you're beeping. Hey, Trunks, you're beeping. I'm not beeping. It must be you. Wait a second, I think... You didn't think it was the scouter to begin with. Hello, Brief's residence? Yes, it's the Brief residence. Hello, Trunks. This is your grandfather. I'm talking to you from the scouter and what. I have a couple of things to tell you about. First is that I'm hearing that increased bandit activity is of late. There are a lot more dangerous enemies wandering around the Earth these days, so be careful. I do believe in RPG terms, this is what is known as rubber banding. I believe it's because now you've leveled up. So is the planet, and it means all of the weak enemies are now replaced with worse ones. Second thing is that I have an upgrade for your scouter. Come meet me at the Capsule Corp lab and I'll install it for you. What, and breaking the fourth wall and what. So, yes. If we go to bed, the game will progress from here. But we obviously have things to do. First things first, let's get that scouter up to... Actually, no, I've got the steak. I'm making a big steak. Thanks for the steak. Oh, okay. I've been so focused on holding onto that steak that I got in the other world that I forgot to actually go back and check if I still needed one. Golly, this episode has been all over the place. I'm glad you came. Here, let me have your scouter. Dr. Briefs took the scout. Let's see, it should be as simple as inserting the data crystal, tightening the conduit, and then if you reset the BIOS, there you go! We have the upgraded scouter. Now you'll be able to see areas on your scouter map that you haven't been to yet. Didn't Bulma give us that upgrade last game, though? Actually did... Huh. Areas you haven't... Yeah, areas we haven't visited yet are measured in grey. Make yourself home. Well, this is. Lazarus Crystal, thank you very much. All good, because I don't know when enemies are going to drop another one. Okay, I definitely have something for you. Oh, thank you. Okay, well, it's one, but it still counts. Now, while I know the steak was a little bit in excess, what about... Oh, good, the items have gone up, and they have turkey, which we needed. And just to be on the safe side, I'm going to grab an elixir as well, just in case someone needs it. But with that, I think it's time to head back to the world map. Gohan is alive and well. Boo has become more sinister. Will Goten and Trunks be able to fight this new menace? Find out next time on Dragon Ball Z.